Welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm David.
I'm Ross.
And today we're bringing you a 2,000 point battle report where I'll be fielding Imperial Knights only army for the first time.
And I'll be using Thousand Suns, originally banned from Magnus, but you are bringing Imperial Knights, so I thought better bring, the Sorcerer Supreme to this one.
Oh yeah, he's needed.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Ross, what are we going to play?
Today we're going to play Cut Off the Head. How that works is that we each put one objective marker in the centre of the battle, and we get 3 intel points that we spread between characters, and we have to do it evenly. So I think I'm using 3 characters and you're using 2, so each man will get 1, you'll get choose, someone gets 2. How we score points is that starting from the third battle round, at the end of battle round 3, if we control the objective, at the end of battle round 2, at the start of battle round 2, whoever's controlling the objective scores that many victory points for the amount of intel they've got around them. So if you've got 2 guys, you're going to get 2 victory points. If you've got 3 around them, you get 3 victory points. At the end of battle round 3, you get victory points for the amount of guys you've still got on the end of the field. So say you've killed 2 of my characters, that's 2 of my points gone, I will score 1 victory point. If you've got all 3 still alive, you're going to get 3 intel points. First Strike, Silly Warlord and Linebreaker all apply.
So guys, let's show you the forces. So guys, here's my 2,000 points of House Raven Imperial Knights, using a full Knights army for the first time on the channel. I know they're painted as Hawkshroud, but Imperial Knights today. So we've got a super heavy detachment, Imperial Knights only, so I'm getting 9 command points. I'm going to spend 1 instantly for heirlooms of the household to give another knight a character keyword and an heirloom. And we'll come to that particular knight in a moment. So leading it will be a Knight Castellan with the Plasma Decimator, Volcano Cannon, Shieldbreaker Missiles ×2, Twin Meltagun ×2, Twin Siegebreaker Cannon ×2, and Titanic Feet. Warlord trait will be Iron Bulwark, and it will take the heirloom Call's Wrath to replace that Plasma Decimator to a pretty deadly version instead. Moving on to our second knight, and it's going to be the knight with the heirlooms of the household stratagem on it instantly, and that will be to the far right. It's a Crusader with a rapid fire battle cannon, Avenger Gatling cannon, Storm Spear rocket pod, Heavy Stubber Heavy Flamer, Titanic Feet, and the heirloom we'll give him will be Endless Fury. We then have to the left another Knight Crusader, and that has a Thermal Cannon, Avenger Gatling cannon, Storm Spear rocket pod, Heavy Stubber Heavy Flamer, and Titanic Feet. And then we have 2 Armiger Warglaves, both with thermal spears and heavy stubbers and Reaper chain cleavers. That is my House Raven 2,000 points of Imperial Knights.
Here we have our 2,000 points of Thousand Suns. I'm going to be in a battalion detachment with a super heavy auxiliary detachment, giving me 8 command points to use in this game. For HQ, I have a Demon Prince with wings with Sorcerer Arcana, Dark Matter Crystal, and Dark Hereticus power. Well, his powers are going to be Gaze of Fate, Diabolic Strength and Smite, with Malefic Talons 2 sets. And also for our HQ, we've got Armin on Disc of Tzeentch. Warlord trait is going to be Otherworldly Prescience, and and his powers are going to be Death Hex, Prescience, and Glamour of Tzeentch. For troops, I have 1 unit of Rubric Marines. Sparring Champion has got the Discipline of Change, Glamour of Tzeentch, armed with Inferno Bolt Pistol and 4 Stave. We then have 9 Rubric Marines, 5 armed with Inferno Bolt Guns, 1 Soul Reaper Cannon, and 3 with Warp Flamers. And then I've got another unit of 10 Rubric Marines. The Sparring Champion has Discipline of Change, Weaver of Fate. It's got an Inferno Bolt Pistol and 4 Stave. Then the Rubric Marines have 5 Bolt Guns, 1 Soul Reaper Cannon, and 3 Warp Flamers. I've then got 1 unit of Zangors, 15 in the unit, with all of them armed with Auto Pistol Chainswords. And I have another unit of Zangors, 14, all armed with Auto Pistol and Chain Swords. For elites, I have 1 unit of Scarab Cult Terminators. The Sorcerer has Discipline of Change, Glamour of Tzeentch, armed with Inferno Combi Bolter and 4 Stave. And the Terminators themselves, 3 Inferno Combi Bolters, 4 Power Swords, 1 Soul Reaper Cannon, and 1 Hellfire Missile pack. Another Scarab Cult Terminators, 5 in the squad. These guys got Weaver of Fate, but they've got Champion's got Inferno Combi Bolter and 4 Stave, and then the unit himself is, of course, 3 Inferno Combi Bolter, 4 Power Swords, 1 Soul Reaper Cannon, 1 Hellfire Missile pack. I've got 2 Rhinos. One Rhino has got 2 Combi Bolters, and the second one also has 2 Combi Bolters. And of course we have big money Magnus the Red. His psychic powers are going to be Warp Time, Weaver of Fate, and Temporal Manipulation. And that's my 2,000 points of Thousand Suns.
So here's the battle map we are playing on today. So we're doing Hammer and Anvil, this length all the way up to that length, and we have, for the mission objective, in the centre of the board for this mission, which is obviously worth points. So again, guys, we've got our sort of city terrain, our lovely ruined city backboards. Line of sight, let's be honest guys, we've got an army of knights and Magnus. We're not really too bored about that. So yeah, we're going to crack on with deployment, and we will show you what that looks like in just a second.
Here is the Thousand Suns deployment. So I've got my Zangors up in one side and also Rubik Marines in a Rhino. Then got my centre, which is just characters, Magnus up front because he really needs to close the gap. Aramin beside him, and then Demon Prince of Tzeentch as well. Just they need to obviously get to the centre because that would be very handy for points. We then have some familiar, which is another unit of Rubik Marines and a Rhino, and a bunch of Zangors. In Deep Strike, I do have my 2 Scarab Occult, mainly because I want to try and close the gap between here and the Imperial Knights. With that, let's have a look at the Imperial Knights deployment.
Into the Imperial Knights deployment, yeah, I've been a coward. I need to try and make as much of a distance as I possibly can. So we have my Endless Fury knight over there, Crusader. The 2 Armiger Warglaves. I have another Crusader here with the thermal cannon. And we also have the Warlord Castellan. So yeah, that's pretty much my deployment. Time to seize.
Time to fail seizing, you mean?
Okay, so
it's not going to happen.
On a 6-up, the Knights will seize. Nope. Nope. But it will be turn 1, Thousand Suns.
And we're on to Thousand Suns turn 1. It's going to be pretty simple. I'm just going to rush forward and pray Magnus can just cover as much distance as he can. He needs to get over there. And if he can, cause as much havoc as humanly possible, or demonly possible. Let's see what we can do. And I finished up the Thousand Suns movement phase. Not going to lie, I advanced just about everything bar Magnus. So Zangor's down here advanced, Rhino here advanced pretty darn well. We then had both these guys advance really well, but I really wanted them to be behind my lines. I didn't want them to get targeted in case Magnus does die. Magnus got just his standard movement, and he's already moves pretty darn fast. These guys all advanced as well, which was pretty awesome and all good. So nothing much to say in this one. It's really about the buff time during the psychic phase. Speaking of, let's do it. Starting up the psychic phase, going to start with my Demon Prince over here. So I'm going to use Gaze of Fate, which is Warp Charge 6, and if manifested I get to reroll a single dice later during this turn. And I do get to reroll ones during this because I am near Magnus. Nope, so I've got a 6, that will give me Gaze of Fate, giving me a reroll. Next up I'm going to do Diabolic Strength on Magnus because why the heck not?
With the Demon Prince?
Yep. Get a reroll that one, which I will. I'm not bored if I do get this or not. No, I don't, which I'm fine with that.
I think that was the least one you had to worry about.
Yeah. Next up, I'm going to go with Aramin, who's going to try and cast Glamour of Tzeentch onto Magnus. So, going to need a 6 in this because he gets +1, and I get to reroll ones as well. Yikes, going to reroll that 1. 5, 6, 7, technically 8, so that will get Glamour onto Magnus. And again, Aramin's going to cast Prescience onto Magnus, just buff. Yep, that'll do it. So he also has Prescience.
Anything else from Aramin?
No, I think that'll be everything. Next I'm going to do Weaver Fates from Magnus onto himself, so just straight up trying to buff him. So Weaver Fates, that'll get it.
You do get it.
2, so he'll be in Weavered. And finally, this is the one that I really need to make, is going to be Warp Time. Warp Charge 6.
On himself.
On himself. Which, with his buff, it will actually grant him that. So, time to move Magnus again. And finally, I'm going to cast Smite with Magnus straight onto one of the armigers in front. I think it's going to be one that's dead ahead of him.
Yeah.
So let's see if we get it. Easy peasy, got it.
D6 mortal wounds.
D6, I'm going to re-roll that 1 because if I get above,
You have to get 11.
I have to get 11, so
You get +2.
I get +2, so if I get like a nice high roll like that,
You do.
that'll be 2d6 mortal wounds.
2d6, so 2d6 mortal wounds, 2 6s for 5.
5, there we go.
So I'm going to spend a command point, Benevolence of the Machine God,
Yep.
to ignore wounds on a 5 up. Just going to get some dice. So 5 mortal wounds were suffered. Can the Benevolence ignore any of them? And it's only mortal wounds on a 5 up. I ignore 1, so one of those armigers is down to 8 wounds remaining.
And that is it for turn 1 for the Thousand Suns. Sadly, Magnus is not quite in range to charge yet, though he's closed the gap significantly. Just piling in the back just means he is struggling to get that space. But equally, if he is not dealt with and he's completely buffed up as best as I probably can, then if he's not dealt with, it's going to be a real problem. So David's got his work cut out with a fully buffed Magnus right in his front line. Let's see how he does as we go into Imperial Knights turn 1.
So turn 1 from Imperial Knights, very simple. I think everything needs to go for Magnus. If we kill Magnus, we're in a good position. If we don't kill Magnus, oh boy, he is going to cause me some pain. Let's see how we get on. So end of the movement phase, the Knights have just came forward a little bit, because there's going to be some drops coming in. I don't want to be completely cornered. The Warglaves have moved on up in case we can't do it in shooting. We may have to go in for a little bit of Chain Reaper swords. And again, Knights moved. Castellan is... he's staying where he is for now. So into the start of the shooting phase, we're going to use 2 command points, bring me down to 5. Order of Companions. We're putting that on the big Castellan, he's House Raven. Reroll all hits, reroll all wounds of 1, hits of 1, damage rolls of 1, and deciding how many shots of 1.
So a lot of reroll ones.
But we're going to get to him later.
Yeah.
First unit to shoot will be this Armiger Warglaive, shooting everything into Magnus.
Good plan.
So Thermal Spear, Assault 3, hitting on 4s because you're a Glamour Zinch.
No, Assault D3. Or is it Assault 3?
No, it's Assault 3.
Oh, right, okay.
Thermal Spear, Assault D3, sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
So D3 shots for 3.
You still get the 3.
And to hit though, so hitting on 4s due to Glamour.
Yep.
Not gonna command point just yet.
I think you need to keep that command point
we need it for later.
Yeah.
Anyway, 2 do hit.
Yep.
It will be 3s to wound.
Will indeed.
For 2 wounds.
3 up in will.
3 up in will.
Because I'm
indeed.
weavered. Yeah, I'm fine.
Heavy Stubber.
Yep.
For 2 hits. 5s to wound. For 2 wounds.
3 up in will. Fine.
This will be a problem, I can tell. This Night Crusader is going to shoot everything into Magnus.
Yep.
I'm going to start with a Heavy Flamer. D6 automatic hits for 2. Wounding on 5s. For 2 wounds.
You're successfully wounding, but I'm just saving. I'll be fine if I lose 1 here. Yep, okay, I'll take 1 wound off. That's fine.
We're then going to go into the Avenger Gatling Cannon.
Remember when Magnus used to reroll invulns of 1?
I love those days.
So he's
right.
down to, what, 23 wounds or something?
We'll
double check.
We'll double check in a minute.
Yeah.
So Avenger Gatling Cannon, this is not the Endless Fury one, so it's just 12 shots, hitting on 4s because you're glamoured. Actually not a bad roll.
Yeah, that's actually pretty darn good.
I think that was a 4. We'll say it wasn't.
Okay, I'm going to accept that result. Because you got well above average.
Will we just roll for it?
Yeah, roll for it.
1, 2, 3 it's not, 4, 5, 6 it was.
Almost like you're hitting. Yeah, it is.
Okay, sorry guys, because I gathered the dice too quick there.
Yeah, no problem.
Strength 6.
5s to wound.
5s to wound. For only 3 wounds.
Again, no, this is 2 damage, isn't it?
Yes.
So 3 up invulns. Nah, we're fine.
We'll just get the rest of the guns ready. So you're down to 17 wounds.
Yep.
We're just going to Heavy Stubber quickly.
Yeah, this will be fine. 4s. Nope. Probably the best result.
Yep.
You wanted those misses out of the way.
So we'll go with the Thermal Cannon. D6 shots. For 2.
I'm going to still say hold your reroll. Partly.
I'm probably going to not, because I've got reroll all the number of shots for the Castellan already.
Only the ones.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, and this does have Melta.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to reroll that.
We'll
So
reroll it, okay. Ooh, so you're down to 7 command points?
4 command points.
Oh, 4, okay. Yep. Show me one. Show me one. Oh,
Much better result.
Yep.
So 5 shots, hitting on 4s though.
10 4s.
Okay, 3 hits.
Yeah, yeah.
So already I think it's paid off.
We'll see.
3s to wound.
Yep.
For 2 wounds.
It's going to be 3 up invul.
Yeah, just 3 up invul.
Want to pass both these. Failed one, I'm going to command point that because you're in Melta. That's very dangerous, so my reroll is going to go in this one. 3 up invul.
Made it.
Woo!
But no more rerolls.
No, because even my Gaze of Zinch only works during my turn.
Yep.
Because it says it's only for the turn. That's a new turn.
Storm Spear Rocket Pod.
4s. 1 hit.
3s to wound, strength 8.
Yep.
It's a wound.
Okay. 3 up invul. D6
damage.
D6. This is important.
For 6, so I think you're down to 11 wounds remaining.
Yep, sure am.
Fantastic start there. We're going to go with the Warlord Castellan next, and he's going to shoot everything at Magnus. Because it may be overkill, but I need to kill him.
We'll see if it's overkill.
So we're going to start with Call's Wrath. I love this relic, it looks scary. So it'll be 2d6 shots, and I'll reroll any dice of 1 here, determining how many shots due to order of companions. Oh boy!
Whoa! I'll let you gather the dice for that one.
I've got them here. Right, 12 shots.
Okay.
Now I'm supercharging,
Yep.
so any hit of a 1 is a mortal wound.
Is it unmodified rolls of 1 or modified?
It just says each hit roll of 1.
So it'll be 1s and 2s.
Yes, correct, but I'll get to reroll 1s.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take the wounds because, well,
because you want to cause me
I need
more
the
wounds.
shots. Right, so here we go.
That's already looking phenomenal, by the way.
And that would become a 1, so I would actually get to reroll that as well.
No, rerolls before modifiers.
That is correct. So I'll take 1 mortal wound regardless.
Yep. Good try on that one, David.
But that's
Oh my god, is that how many you hit?
Yeah. And then reroll. It's another hit. So I'll take 1 mortal wound, so I'm down to, I believe, 27. But all
Did you only get like 2 misses there?
3, I think.
Oh
So
my
we've got
word.
what? 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, 3 misses.
3 misses.
Yep. This is strength 9 for Call's Wrath, so 3s to wound. Here we go.
3s to wound, reroll 1s.
Yep.
Oh my words.
Oh my word!
And they're 3 damage, isn't it?
Cause of Call's Wrath supercharge,
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
no
fine.
bothered.
You do have a 3 up invul, but you're going to have to make a ton.
Yeah, and I have no rerolls. 3 up invul. I failed 3, that's 9 wounds.
So you're
I'm
alive.
down to 2.
Yeah. And then we're going to go with the Volcano Lance next. So D6 shots. I get to reroll that.
Oh, of course you do.
Order of Companions.
Yep.
For 5.
Gosh darn it.
You're lucky you're not Titanic, or else. Well,
I don't think I'm
yeah.
lucky at all in this one.
So it'll be 4s to hit. Reroll 1s. Wow. Okay. Yep.
Sure.
Strength 14.
2s to wound.
2s to wound.
Reroll 1s.
Reroll 1s.
Oh my words. Yeah.
So they'll wound. It's -5.
How much damage is it?
3d3.
Per fail.
Yes.
Oh my word, 3 up invul.
You saved them
I
anyway.
saved them all.
But
So-
yes, it's 3d3.
Oh my words, that would have instantly killed him if it fails 1. But it didn't, so we're okay for now.
We're going to go with the 2 twin shield breaker cannons, or siege breaker cannons, I should say. So that'll be 4 d3 shots, as there's 2 of them. And reroll any 1s here for determined number of shots.
Okay, oh my goodness.
Okay.
So 3, 6, 9, 11.
Yep. 6. Okay, 11 shots. Now this will be 4s to hit. Reroll 1s. Yep, sure.
Oh my words.
Sure. It's strength 7, so 4s to wound, but I'll reroll 1s.
Yeah. My word, David.
This is terrifying.
Stop rolling like this.
And this is D3 damage.
So 3 up invul.
I think
I failed 1, I failed 2. So unless you roll, no, I've got 2 wounds left. I'm dead.
you are
Roll
dead.
the damage to hypothetical. I'm gonna.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Is he your warlord?
No, he's not.
Okay, but that is first strike for the Imperial Knights. The undamaged armature is going to thermal spear this rhino. It's actually just in melter range, so D3 shots.
Yep.
Sure.
I didn't pop smoke in these, just say, guys, because I thought Magnus might absorb a little bit more shots than that. Infinitely didn't. I was going to hold them for turn 2.
You didn't actually shoot with them. Do you want to pop smoke?
No, I was going to hold out for
so it
turn
was
2.
a genuine,
It was
right.
a genuine
Right,
shove
okay.
because I didn't think I'd get there next time.
Okay.
But I thought Magnus might take all your knights, but no.
Part of me did too until I seen Cole's Wrath hit.
Until I saw Cull's Wrath, my goodness.
Okay. Right, so 3s to hit then. We hit. 3s to wound. We wound. It'll go straight through your armour.
Did you only get 1 shot?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Go straight through my armour. Yeah, well,
yep.
am I doing? Go for it.
I'm within melter range. So
Believe it or not, you are. 18
yep.
inch melter.
6 damage.
6 damage. He's down to 4 wounds.
Heavy stubber.
Yep.
2 hits. 5s to wound. 4 nothing. And the last knight to shoot, the one that's got Endless Fury. So Endless Fury and Heavy Stubber into the Zangors up on that flank. Battle Cannon into that Rhino. Storm Spear into that Rhino. He can actually see through the gaps in that building to his targets.
Yeah, there is a lot of windows through there. So
Storm Spear Rocket Pod. 3 shots.
Is this one's going into that one?
That one, yeah.
Yep, go for
Hitting
it.
on 3s. They all hit. Wounding on 3s for no save. No, I think you might get a
I think
save.
it's minus 2 AP.
Yeah, yeah, it's minus 2 AP.
Yep. Double check. 2 wounds either way.
Storm Spear Rocket Pod's minus 2.
Yeah, 5 up save. Failed them both.
D6 damage.
Okay.
It's gone. Does it explode?
Does it explode? No.
No. So Ross, your guys have disembarked. Do any of them perish?
Hopefully not. On 1s, they're gone.
Oh!
Oh my word! Are you kidding
Did you
me?
just lose half the squad?
I lost half the squad.
Okay. Right. Rapid fire battle cannon into the other Rhino.
Yep.
2d6 shots.
Okay.
For 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hitting on 3s. They all hit. This is getting frightening.
Yep. My soul, you've got an artist there.
Alright, cheers.
3s to win.
3s to wound. Okay, minus 2.
Minus 2, 5 up save.
Oh!
I have no rerolls.
DC damage
DC
apiece.
damage. How many did I fail? 5?
You fail 5. Yep.
Yep, so the majority of 3s will end me. Oh wow,
Oh
no.
wow.
Oh wow.
So that's 12, 13 wins.
Oh
It's
my
gone.
word.
Does
It's
it
gone.
explode?
Does it explode? Don't explode. That's going to say cocked, pretty much. Does it explode?
No.
But don't worry, I'm getting my 1s out of the
We're
way.
just going to have to repeat the disembarking again.
Not, hopefully not as badly as last time.
Alright Ross, you've disembarked. Let's try it again.
Let's try again. Statistically, surely I can't roll any more 1s. Surely not. 2 is still not fun, but it's better than last time.
And then the Endless Fury, Avenger Gatling Cannon and this Heavy Stubber into those Zangors over there.
Yep.
So we'll go with the Endless Fury first. So 3s to hit, but any 6s scores 2 hits rather than 1.
Sounds good.
Not a great roll.
This isn't where I needed you to not do a great roll.
Extra hit for the 6.
I could have done with it earlier on.
I'm well aware.
3s to wins.
3s to win because your strength toughness 4.
Sure am.
Again, not a great roll. So 5 wins.
5 up in roll. That'll be 4 chop down.
And then Heavy Stubber. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Crunked.
So 5 go down.
Scottish Zangors here, we have lost 5 of them, and they're leadership 7 usually with our champions, so it's going to be a fail on a 3+. I lose some more. Yep, so I'll be 2 more Zangors going. And the Rubric Marines around here lost 5, they're leadership 8 normally, so on a 4+, I lose some more. So I lose 1 more Rubric Marine.
So that's the end of Imperial Knights turn 1. It was pretty devastating, to say the least. The rolls were quite frightening, even with Glamour on, but we've managed to punch a massive hole in the middle of the Thousand Suns armies. So score-wise, it's 1-0 due to first strike for the Imperial Knights. I'm on 4 command points and Ross has 7 remaining. None of us have any points from the centre relic yet, but yeah, let's hand on to Thousand Suns, turn 2.
Thousand Suns turn 2, and holy heck, that was devastating to say the least. Losing Magnus, which I was a bit like, he might take a bit more shots, he might be okay. Then that big, Björkstone guy, my goodness, that hurt far more than I wanted it to. So that was devastating, which is not good. I lost a whole chunk of Rubric Marines, which is not ideal. I don't know exactly how I'm going to work this one. Part of me says sit in the point and hope for the best. Part of me says I've got to do some damage. Let's find out what happens. Finished up the movement for the Thousand Suns. So we've got Scarabacol who have dropped down here. Zangors, even though I re-rolled their advance to try and just get them ahead of characters, have advanced forward. Rubric Marines here, I advanced forward because I wanted to get the Flamers in range. I didn't. Scarabacol have came down here. Really, I just want to deal with some of the War Dogs. Not the War Dogs, that's for Chaos, which I wish they were, against some of the Armatures. Then these Rubrics and Zangors both moved up as well. If I rolled a 6 here, I might have been in Flamer range, but tragically I rolled really, really low. Both characters are going to sit in the back. Basically, David has to deal with almost my entire army first, depending on where he sort of deals with targets, etc. before he gets them. But if I sit there and survive a couple of turns, I might score some points, but I need to survive. So we'll see how that goes. Let's do some Psychic. Starting off Psychic phase with the Demon Prince, I'm going to cast Gaze of Fate, give me a reroll if I do desire it. So we're going to need a 6, which I get, give me a reroll. I'm going to do Smite, which will be on to the Armiger just closest.
So the unwounded one?
Yeah, so Smite. I'm going to say that's cocked.
It's cocked.
And I need
Luckily.
it. And we get it. It's going to be D6 mortal wounds.
D3 mortal wounds.
D3, it's only if it's 10. For 1.
Okay.
Next up is going to be Armin, who's going to cast Prescience onto these boys over here. Just those Scarabacol.
+1 doesn't go.
Won't get me it, and I'm not that bored by it. I'd rather get the survival stuff.
So you're going to save the Gaze?
I'm going to save the Gaze for now. I mean, I've got both, but I need the Weaver, I need the Gaze, I need the survival.
You used your command point there, didn't you? To reroll. That. Oh no, it was cocked. It was cocked. So, fine.
So I've got both.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to save them because Glamour is my next one. Glamour onto them.
Okay, and Scarabacol.
Yep. Which we do get. So they've got Glamour of Zinch.
Lovely.
Next, I'm going to do Smite from Aramin onto the more wounded.
The one to your right there when you're watching.
Yeah. I'm going to use one of the rerolls because I don't think I'm going to use my command point 1.
Okay.
So many command points. This brings me down 6. Yep. So D3 mortal wounds. Nice and high. No, just 1 mortal wound. And really kind of lastly will be these Scarabacol, the Weaver of Fate themselves. Which they sure will.
Not going to smite or anything else from this?
No, I don't like smiting with these guys because if one explodes, it causes more damage to me than you. So I think I'm just going to leave that one. Starting off this Scarabacol unit who are going to put most of their shots, nearly all of them, into this Armiger here. I'm going to put the missiles into the other one because I want to try and bring that down.
Okay.
So we'll do the combo bolters first, the combo Inferno bolters. So it's going to be 16 shots hitting on 3s. No rerolls. I wish I did though. Still not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Are you toughness 7 or toughness 8?
Armigers, let me double check.
Tough 7, so it's going to be 5. Swinja. Nailed it, that's not bad.
4 wins.
That is 4 wounds indeed, minus 2 AP. Brings you to your 5 up invul.
Yep, 5 up iron shield.
1 dice is gone.
Yep. So take 1 wound.
So Reaper Cannon into him, 4 shots, hit on 3s. Nice. Wounding you on 5s.
Nice.
There we go. Minus lots of AP, but you've got 5 up invul.
5 up invul. Take 3 more wounds, so down to 7 remaining.
And the Hellfire missile straight into the other armature. Yep. 2 shots, hit on 3s.
Yep, you ignore all the heavies because you're all to dust.
Wounding you on 3s.
Yep.
Nope. Next up, this Scarab Cult unit, and I am going to activate Veterans of the Long War. Give me +1 to wound rolls, which is going to be handy. So we're going to fire the Infernal Combi Bolters first at the everything's going to go into the damaged.
They're both
armature.
7 wounds.
We'll go with the right one. I want to kill it.
So
Die.
all the bolt guns into him.
Everything into him.
Oh, include everything.
Yeah, because you've got a 5 up invul, and
Okay.
I don't do that. I've only got one thing with multi-damage.
Cool.
I want it to die because I don't think you deteriorate in stats.
I do, I believe.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I still want you to die.
Yeah.
So just gotta kill something, please. It's going to be 3-step with Infernal Combat Bolters.
Solid.
Solid. And it's going to be forced wound you. Because of it. Not solid.
No, not as solid.
What's happened? Oh my words. Okay. Minus
4
2
wounds.
AP.
5 up iron shield. Past 2, so I'm down to 5 wounds remaining.
Okay, okay. And the Soul Reaper, 4 shots, hit on 3s. Nailed it. Wounding you on 4s.
4s, yeah.
Yep, because of.
Yep, vets. 5 up.
Yep.
So I was down to 5, lost 2, I've got 3 remaining.
3 remaining, Hellfire. Hit on 3s. Okay. Wounding you on 2s.
Because of vets.
Yep.
5 up again.
Fail it.
Failed it.
Oh!
5 or 6, he's gone.
5 or 6, get kills, something. I've used my command point, haven't I? No, I've got my glamour.
Your gaze.
Gaze.
Oh yeah, use it.
Gonna be a 5. Called it. Do you explode?
Yeah, oh sorry, yeah. No.
Oh.
But yeah, so he is gone.
On to the charge phase. I'm going to get the Scarab Cult 9-inch charge straight into this armature. Power swords may be difficult, but we can hope. Do you want to Overwatch?
Yeah, that's your only charge, isn't it?
That's my only charge because this is a bad idea, and
Okay.
everyone else advanced.
So heavy stubber. We get a hit.
Nice.
3 to wound. Nope. D3 for the
I think
thermal.
there's 4s with.
Heavy stubber, they're not strength 5.
I don't think so.
I think they're strength 4. Either way, didn't
Cognus Heavy Stubber strength 4.
I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah. Either way, you didn't wound me.
D3 shots for 2. Looking for 6s. Oh, ooh, we get one. 2s to wound.
Yep.
It's a wound.
Oh, I just remember I'm -1 to it, but it doesn't affect Overwatch. 2s to wound. It's going to be 5 up invul. 5 up invul. We're fine.
Nailed it.
Going to use. Gonna charge 9-inch charge. Got it. Just like that. Easy peasy. And we're going to hack away with our power swords, but to help ensure that, I'm going to activate Veterans of the Long War. Again, I can do it here. So it's going to add +1 to wound rolls, which is very handy. So we're going to go with our power swords first. So they get 2 attacks, please, +1 because of Shock Assault. Super handy. So that's going to give me 12 attacks with the basic guys. I think. 3,
Yeah,
6, 9,
you're
12.
right.
Yep. 3's to hit, but 6's will activate Death of the False Emperor as well. So take out the misses, and then I get 3 potential Death of the False Emperors, which
So
will hit.
They've all hit, technically.
Technically, yeah. Not bad result. Going to be forced wound you.
Because of it.
Because of it. Which is,
Thank you for vets.
thanks Vets for,
2
yep,
extra.
2 extra.
Uh,
-3 AP because of power swords.
Yep, so 6 up saves.
Yep.
take 5 wounds, so I'm down to 2 remaining.
Okay, we'll go with Power Stave next.
Yep.
So it's going to be 3 attacks. He doesn't get any more. The Sorcerer's still 2, but then he gets Shock Assault. 3 step. Forced wounds. I'm going to command point that.
Okay, another command point spent.
Yeah. It wounds minus, I think, only 1 AP. Yep, only minus 1.
Okay, so minus 1.
4 Steve.
4 up. Nope.
Nope. Do you want to reroll that?
Well, I've got, how many wounds remaining? I've got 2 wounds remaining.
I do D3 damage.
I've got 4 command points left, so I might as well.
Go for it.
Reroll it, command point.
No.
No.
No. 3 plus. Go away.
Yeah, he's gone.
Nailed it.
Please explode.
Please don't explode. Please don't explode. No explosions.
In fact, I think there's a way to make him auto-explode.
Have a think. Have a look.
You know what? No, it's not fair. Let's just go for a
It's
natural
not
roll.
fair. It's okay.
It's fine. But he is gone.
And that is it for Thousand Suns turn 2. You know what? Not bad. Killing 2 armigers just like that is pretty cool. It's just everything else that is terrifying me. This could turn into a round of just, you know, shooting fish in a barrel. We'll find out, David, as we go into sort of the Imperial Knights turn 2. Just to give a recap, in terms of points, it is 1-0 to the Imperial Knights. And command points, I think you've got 4?
I've got 3.
You've got 3? I've roughly got about 1 or 2 left. I used up a whole ton there for rerolls and
We'll go with 2.
We'll go with 2, because I think I'll need them. Hope no one will judge that.
Right, Imperial Knights turn 2. We've got 3 knights remaining. Those armigers disappearing though to Scarab Occult. Didn't expect that. But yeah, let's just shoot tons of dice. We need to kill the Scarab Occult. See where we end up. Finished up the movement. Knights with Endless Fury over here is sallied forward. Other knights sallied forward. And the Castellan Warlord has sallied forward. We just need to kill the Rubrics and Scarabs. Let's see how we go on. Starting off the shooting phase, I'm going to spend 2 command points, so down to 1 remaining, for Order of Companions. I think I may have called it Oath of Companions earlier on. Just basically to give a whole bunch of reroll 1s for almost everything in his shooting phase. So my Crusader with Endless Fury is going to split his shots as this. Heavy Flamer and Heavy Stubber into the Zangors. We're going to put the Storm Spear Rocket Pod into those
Scarab Occult.
Battle Cannon is going to be into guys here.
Okay.
And I'm going to put the Endless Genji Cannon into there.
Sounds good.
So we'll do the Heavy Flamer first into the Zangors. For 3 shots. 3 automatic hits.
Windy gun 3s.
These 2 wins. For 2 wins.
2 5-ups. 1's down.
Heavy Stubber. 3 hits. Forced wound. 2 wins.
5-up invulns. Another 1 down, that's 2 gone.
2 have gone down. I'm just going to do the Storm Spear Rocket Pod. We'll keep the Gravy Train going. Into the Scarab Occult.
Sounds good.
3 shots. Head on 3s.
Head on 4s.
Sorry, because you're glamoured.
But you don't need it.
But they all hit.
Okay.
Winding on 2s.
Yep. Ooh. Don't need the rerolls. Save that for random shots and stuff. And we're going to need
damage D6, so you'll be a 5-up invul.
Yeah, is it minus?
Minus 2, so 4-up save.
4-up save. 4-up save. Nailed it.
Right. And then the Endless Fury into the Rubrics. 14 shots rather than 12. Hitting on 3s, any 6s is 2 hits rather than 1.
Yep.
Oh boy. So a lot of fails, but luckily we've got 4 6s. So that will be another 4 hits added into the mix. So technically we've got 13 hits.
Nice, nice, nice.
3s to wind. It's pretty damn good. That's 5, 10, 11 wounds.
11 wounds, minus 2 AP.
Yep.
5-up invul.
2 damage apiece.
I mean, like, they've only got 1 wound. They're toast. They don't ignore wounds.
They don't. It's 9 damage, but I think you lost 1, didn't you? Explosion.
Yeah, I did.
So that is squad wiped. Sorry for the dip in audio there, guys. My mic wasn't turned on.
Smooth, David.
Luckily Ross's was.
Yep.
Battle cannon into these 4 rubrics.
Yep.
2d6 shots. I'm going to reroll that one.
Really?
Nah,
Save it for-
really don't matter actually, does it?
Really, you've got...
Yeah, 4 shots, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
They all hit.
Mm-hmm.
2s to wound.
Okay.
They all wound. It's -2 for d3 damage.
Yep. 5 up invul. 1's alive.
I'm assuming, can you keep the...
Oh, just keep the champion. Why not?
This knight here is going to split his shots. Everything's going to go into these scarabs with the exception of the Gatling cannon, which is going to go into these scarab occult.
Sounds good, man.
It's not scarab occult, Zangors.
Zangors, if only they had those saves.
Yeah, so heavy flamer.
Yep.
3 automatic hits.
Listen to the scarab.
Yep.
Yep.
3s to wound. It's 2 wounds.
3 up save, because you're -1.
Yeah, but it's only damage 1, so you're back to 2 up
Oh,
save.
I'm back to 2 up save, so...
Take 1 wound.
Yep.
And then heavy stubber. For 2 hits, because you're glamoured.
Yep.
4s to wound. Just 1 wound. 2 up save again. Nailed it.
Okay.
And then we're going to go with the Storm Spear Rocket Pod. Oh, sorry.
It's -1 to it.
Yep, so 4s. 2s to wound. Nope. And Thermal Cannon.
Thermal cannon, d6 shots. For 5.
Going to keep it. And 4s to hit. For 2 hits.
Save it, David.
Yeah, well, I'm going to reroll everything with him anyway.
Well, only rolls of 1.
Yeah.
So you might get like a 2 on shots, and that would be worth with
Yeah.
plasma.
We'll keep it. So
Yep.
2 hits, 2s to wound. Hey, 2 wins.
2 wins. So what's this minus?
-4.
-4.
Yeah, and it's d6 damage.
Oh, of course, the Melta. So it's going to be 5 up
5 up
invul. 1's failed, 1's gone flying. 2 failed. I'm not going to reroll this.
So 1 will die because he's already wounded.
Yep.
And then Melta for the next one.
So double 1.
No, it's 2d6, pick the highest.
I know, double 1, please.
Oh, right. No.
Ah, no, he's 1's toast.
So 2 will die. Avenger Gatling Cannon into the Zangors. 12 shots. Hitting on 3s. Cool. 10 hits. Wounding on 3s. Keep dropping dice. For 6 wounds.
It's going to be 5 up saves. 5 up saves. 5 up. So 3 go down.
Just take 3 off the back.
Yeah.
So last to shoot is the Castellan. We're going to declare the shots as this Call's Wrath into them.
Yep.
We're going to do the twin Siegebreaker cannons into them.
Yep.
Twin Melta guns, which there's 2 of them, into them. Volcano Lance into those Scarab Occult. I don't have enough command points to do the cheeky Siegebreaker, Shieldbreaker missile shenanigans into characters. I'm actually going to put it into him.
Yep.
I'm going to do that straight away.
You going to do it straight off the bat?
Yeah. Shieldbreaker missile, straight into that poor lone guy.
Straight into that.
And I'll reroll 1s to hit.
So 3's to hit.
Reroll 1s. So we hit.
Uh-huh.
Strength 10.
2's to win.
And I reroll 1s. It's -4. It ignores your invul.
Right.
And it's d6
So
damage.
he's a puddle of nothing. But see if you rolled a 5 and did have command points, you would kill Araman.
No.
No.
So,
No.
but he's dead though.
He's cratered.
Yep.
Yep.
Volcano Lance onto the Scarab Occult.
Yep.
D6 shots. 4, 6.
All right. Maybe you don't need to save your command point
Yep.
for rerolls.
6 shots.
Uh-huh.
Hitting on 3s, reroll 1s.
Hit on 4s.
Hitting on 4s, reroll 1s.
Oh gosh darn it,
There's
Glamour.
5 hits.
Stopped 1.
Glamour hasn't actually really been that helpful this game.
None of my rolls have been that helpful this game.
Strength 14,
Uh-huh.
so 2s, reroll 1s.
Yeah. Reroll those 1s. Right.
It's 3d3 damage and -5.
So it's going to be 5 up invul. 5 up invul. Failed 3. I'm not going to... 3d3.
Per 1, yeah.
I'm going to reroll 1.
I think that's your
Because
last.
otherwise it just kills them instantly. So 5 up invul. Nah, even if you roll 3d3,
Yep.
it's...
So the first one, let's just see.
I mean, yeah, he's got, what's that, 12 wounds?
No,
That's
no, it's
12
D3. 3d3 wins.
Oh, 3d3, so that'd be 6-ish, give or take. In fact, it was 7.
That'd be 9.
Oh my goodness.
Not good. Either way.
Either way,
they're all gone.
They're all gone.
Call's Wrath into these guys. I'm not going to supercharge it because Call's Wrath makes the minimum profile 2 damage.
You have 2 damage and your strength 8, so it literally gives you nothing.
Yep. So 2d6 shots. Just going to leave that. 5.
Oh
and
my
another
word.
6. So 11 shots in total. 3s to hit, reroll 1s due to order of camp companions.
Yep.
Didn't supercharge, so there's no mortal wounds coming my way. Not actually a good roll, but plenty of hits. 2s to wound, reroll 1s. So there we go.
4 up invul because of your multi-damage. 4 up invul.
Oh, 4 up invul because you're weavered, aren't you?
Weavered, so that is...
Oh no.
4 fail. That's 4 dead.
Dead, it's 2 damage apiece.
Yeah.
Call's Wrath.
No.
Leave the sorcerer.
Why not? Because you've got so much more coming his way.
And then the 2 twin Siegebreaker cannons into him. That'll be 4 D3 shots, because there's 2 guns. We reroll 1s for determining number of hits, number of shots because of order of companions. So 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
5, 3, 3. Hit on 3s, reroll 1s. Okay. Strength 7, so wounding on 3s, reroll 1s. Ton of wounds. It's -1, but it's D3 damage apiece.
It's 3 up invul.
No,
3 up save.
3 up armor save, yeah.
3 up armor save. I failed 2. I've used my reroll. He's
still dead.
Still dead.
But,
still gone.
Yeah, and the Meltas will not get to shoot. Only charge that night with Endless Fury into those Zangors.
Okay. 5 auto pistols. 1 hit.
6s to wound.
Have a wound on and take it.
Take it down to 23 wounds.
Great success all round.
Right, let's charge. 7 inches.
Oh wow.
So he makes it in.
Hurt me bad.
Squeeze him there. Titanic feet. So 12 attacks. 4, 5, 6. Get the dice here.
Oh nice.
So 12 attacks, Titanic feet.
Yep. 3 step.
3s to hit. Terrible roll. 2s to wound. Strength 8. 4 wins, 5 up.
5 up pinball. 3 are going.
3 are going. So you get to attack back.
Yeah. And just sort of hoping for the best. Going to try and scratch the paintwork a wee bit more. 5 attacks from Zangors. Are you a character?
No. Oh, I am a character.
You are a character. I get a bonus for targeting characters.
Because I paid the stratagem to make him a character and take an heirloom.
I've never got to use this ability.
Probably
with
not
Zangors.
the unit you want to be using it against.
Not the, yeah, true. Reroll all hit rolls in the fight phase when targeting a character. 5 attacks. Hit on 3s. And they do not get Death to the False Emperor?
No, they were never around.
I didn't need to reroll any hits when targeting characters because they all hit. 6s to wounds. Have a wounds. Which you saved.
Let's just quickly do the morale.
Morale in them, I think I lost 5.
5 in total. Leadership 7.
They're fine.
They're fine, and you lost 3 over here.
So I'm gonna look. Well, sure. I'm fine. Look at those low rolls when I need them.
So that's the end of Imperial Knights turn 2. No intel points scored. However, if we look at the board, I think we're going to call it.
Oh, absolutely, David. Let's not kid ourselves here.
This was the Knights sort of debut, and oh my lord, we've been holding off on doing Knights for a while. I think we're going to put them away for a wee while now.
Yeah, back in the inventory cupboard they go because that hurt my soul. Let's have a word about that.
Yeah. Right guys, thanks for watching. That was short, sweet and brutal.
I'm banned from Magnus again.
No, I'm banned from Knights.
Well, yep, we can take that away from this battle report. You're banned from Knights and banned, you know, from Magnus. He keeps dying whenever I bring him out, although this one, I was like, might happen, he might not make it.
No.
I mean, he didn't, but give it a good try.
Yeah, so using Knights the first time, and we were a bit late to bringing Knights to the channel, mainly because I think we were kind of against having a full dedicated Knight army for a while.
I can name one of the people in this channel who was definitely against bringing Knights.
However, we got an opportunity to bring them now, so we thought we'd showcase them. However, upon reflection, it's too powerful.
I think there's a couple of things in this one. So we are quite casual. We're not meta players, you know. I think Rob does play a few play tournaments, but generally we're quite, you know, easygoing with that. And I think if you bring a full army of Knights, if you're quite easygoing, it is rough. It is very, very difficult. Secondly, we don't have as much line of sight blockers as maybe other ones. You know, I mean, you're talking about line of sight blockers for Magnus and Knights. So you've got to have huge, huge buildings for that.
Huge buildings.
Huge. I mean, ours are pretty big and they have some holes in them. But we would need significantly bigger ones. So maybe that's something to think about in the future. But, you know, they're going to be big ones to, you know, hide back from a Knight from.
We're going to have big terrain.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
Upon reflection though, as I said, very OP I think. The Castellan is just terrifying.
Yep.
That is, it's a walking battleship that just has cannons for days. But it's not even just the sheer number of cannons, these are scary cannons.
They hurt.
They
that
are.
Vulcan cannon, which was strength 14, d6 damage and blah.
No, it's 3d3 damage.
3d3 damage, sorry, yeah, that one scared me. The plasma, calls wrath, that hurt as well. It all hurt, David. It all hurt badly. Right,
so guys, comment, like, share and subscribe. Let us know down below what you thought of that battle report. Be as harsh as you want with the Knights, because they'll be away now for a while. Yeah. Check us on social media and the links down below to see all the projects that we're working on. But more importantly, we hope to see you in another one of our Tabletop Assault battle reports.